U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Feldman. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Back to throw. Feldman looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Inside the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
2nd down and 4. Here's Chandler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. You look at this Bears defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Taken in at the 11. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bears take over. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Gillespie. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Gillespie. Stiff-armed him. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw is Fields. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. This defense for the Vikings, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Up the middle they go. Gillespie. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Throwing to start the drive. Feldman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Feldman. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
To throw on third down. Feldman. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rager, the man in motion. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
You got Machado over here. Machado over here.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rager, the man in motion. They run it with Chandler, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On second down, Gillespie. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gillespie, and I don't think he got there, no. Just short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Chandler. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, Feldman. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Second and 7 at the Bears' 14-yard line.
Now a give, right side. It's Chandler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Rager, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Feldman. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll keep it on the ground. Gillespie. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, son. Hey, 11.
They'll run on 1st down. Gillespie to about the 33-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down now. Gillespie. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far in this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This is taken at about the 14. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Back to throw. Feldman. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Feldman. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles Hyde settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Vikings' 39-yard line.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now it's Fields. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Fields. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Rager, the man in motion. On first down, Feldman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Here's Fields. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole... And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Vikings are going to take over here.
He was dead. That dude was dead.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover,
oh boy, they should have gave you the pick. Shit. They should have gave you the pick because I was right there. They would have looked right there. Hands up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Feldman flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 30. Ty Chandler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
That's what I get for trying to text and play at the same time.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
You score. That's crazy. See how that works? This will fuck you up, man. It will fuck you up.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Gillespie. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 141 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st down, Gillespie. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back to throw, Fields. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. They'll run on 1st down. Gillespie, and not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Gillespie trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On play action, Fields. And the throw there.
Oh, they robbed me.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Only 3 points there, but
the nigga scored a touchdown on my momentum went away. That's crazy.
And right now the
Crazy,
lead is 3 touchdowns
crazy.
and 3 two-point
Crazy.
conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of
The
teams.
nigga still was down 28
So
to
far,
6.
hard to
7.
believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
He said he got to figure this shit out, boy.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Come on, man. Stop doing it like that. Stop doing it like that. What you thought was going to happen out here? You know why he got the number 7 on? I've been lucky. I've been lucky.
Between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive.
You want to go right there? I see you right over there. Don't run over there too soon.
Now then, the big play has him all the way inside.
Don't run over there too soon.
1st and 10.
Don't do that either. I'm going to show you why not to. There you go.
Shotgun snap, Fields.
Oh, he did.
This is
He did. I seen when he sat. I seen when he sat down, he was dead. He did. I let these folk know this is my division, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really let it be known. I ain't been talking too much. My team ain't really the way I want it, but you know.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I'm gonna fight. I should take one more season. Listen, once I get a season more people.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one.
The Bears organization was just hell. Slow niggas, you know what I'm saying? Nobody not counting. I still ain't got my offense going on, but you know. We working on it. The defense, it's all right.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason
I hope you want to throw it over there. I was showing over there. I was running with it, nigga.
Really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean
that nigga fast too. I'm telling you, everybody fast out there.
No more turnovers.
Everybody.
And see how that works.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters.
See, look, Watt barely got away. You know what I'm saying? You lucky he caught me sleep. How about that blitz? Yeah, I had the game won. All I had to do was just play. Prevent D, second round. Oh, did you see that? Oh my God, nigga trying to die.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Chandler, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So he got to get somebody on that end.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Feldman.
No matter who he got over there. No matter who he got over there.
It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Don't throw that.
Back to throw. Feldman.
told you how to throw that. I told you how to throw it. I said, don't throw that. And you threw it anyway. Why?
With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming.
I mean,
in position, Charles.
I said, don't throw it.
Here in the fourth
he throws it anyway.
Yeah, what a way to cap things
That's
off,
crazy.
because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish,
don't
and they
try
run
me.
for it.
Just do what I tell you. What you want? How you want this to work? Let me see. Let me see how this works. What do you got right there?
On first down, it's Fields.
Oh, that nigga dead right there. See, look at it. Hit him. Oh man. I mean, I do this really. I really do this. You know what I'm saying? I really do this shit. Man. I'm telling you. Hey, look. I'm telling you. Watch what happened. Watch what happened. Oh, he did. He did. He did. Oh. Ah, I couldn't throw it. Ooh, you got lucky. I'm gonna do it again.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on second and long. Fields.
I told you that nigga was dead. I told you he was dead. I told you that nigga was dead. Ooh. What you gotta say? Ooh.
Look like they're gonna get back in the win column as they
Bears gonna like in the win column.
Extra point splits the
You mad for what?
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Chandler. And hard running's going to get him over
get up out of here, folks.
42.
You don't want no more of this pressure.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You want to get up out of here, folks.
Looking to throw. Feldman. Pressure comes and down he
pressure.
goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
There's pressure.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh. We don't know who he's throwing to.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
You know that ain't going.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
No, that ain't. You know that ain't going. You got time to do all that. Stop. Stop. You got time to do all that, man. Let's get on out of here.
Let's go, Alpha right here. Say hi.
On first down, Gillespie. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. On 2nd down now, Gillespie. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
50.
But not much
50.
defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans are on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Chicago, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Most NFL players stay on the right side of the law, but sometimes things go wrong. These are NFL players reacting to prison sentences. Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez might have been an NFL pro, but that wouldn't stop him from being prosecuted for murder. In 2015, he was found guilty of first-degree murder in the shooting death of Odin Lloyd and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Hernandez's mother and fiance were present. I'm coming in hot. It's only a deal if you love it. During the sentencing, and Bro continued tears as the verdict was announced. This shocking case is a reminder that even professional athletes can face legal consequences, no matter how successful they are. Although Hernandez had been a rising star and was even given a $41 million contract by the Patriots only hours before his arrest, it turned out that his brain was an absolute mess. So while Aaron was a potentially promising player, his future was ultimately cut short by his own actions. Soon after, his tragic demise in prison would lead to the end of his life as well. As for his time in prison itself, it was hardly promising. Aaron got into multiple fights with other inmates and was put in solitary confinement by the prison, something which may have led to his mental health spiral and ultimate downfall. Brian Banks. I'm coming in hot. It's only a deal if you love it. Brian Banks is an NFL player with a tragic story. He was falsely accused of assaulting a classmate in 2002, and although he denied the charges and insisted on his innocence, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Banks served 5 years before being released on early parole. His conviction was eventually overturned, but it came too late for Banks to pursue the NFL career everyone expected him to have. Despite this setback, Brian Banks kept his head up and eventually signed with the Atlanta Falcons in 2013. He returned to the field with determination. While he had originally faced anywhere from 41 years to life in prison, Brian Banks persevered and worked his way back to the NFL. Even though he missed out on years of training in the prime of his career, Brian Banks managed to pick up on his form and even impressed coaches with how quickly he was able to adapt.
And that's how AT&T All-Fi smashed weak Wi-Fi. Make the move to AT&T All-Fi and add more Wi-Fi square footage. Live like a millionaire with AT&T All-Fi.
He said that his lawyer told him if he pleaded to no contest, he would receive probation but not jail time. It was a tragic example of how the justice system can fail those accused of a crime, especially wrongfully. Zach Stacy, a former NFL running back, faced 5 new domestic violence charges related to an alleged incident with his ex-girlfriend. In the footage of the incident, Stacy was seen telling Evans to give him all of his money, then picking up a truck in Evans' car. The charges against him included 3 counts of misdemeanor battery and 2 counts of misdemeanor criminal mischief. He was sentenced to 1-year probation. It is another unfortunate example of a once promising professional who was derailed by legal issues. Apparently, his ex was upset to learn that the prosecutors only charged him with misdemeanors for the incident. It's a reminder that charges don't always correspond with the severity of the crime, and in this case, it appears justice was not served. While Zach may have certainly been a talented NFL player, his actions ultimately cost him a career and any respect he had in the NFL. No longer would people respect him as an athlete, but rather as an offender who should have been held accountable for his actions. Henry Ruggs is known for being taken 12th overall by the Las Vegas Raiders in the 2020 NFL Draft. On November 2nd, 2021, Ruggs was arrested after he was involved in a crash that killed a 23-year-old woman and her dog. He was charged with driving under the influence, resulting in a death and reckless driving.
I'm excited to finally see all my jewelry on display.
Following his arrest, Ruggs posted a $150,000 bail and is currently not incarcerated but is being monitored electronically. It was another case of an NFL player getting into legal trouble, and although it's unclear what the outcome will be, it's yet another reminder that even those who have achieved fame and success can make mistakes with serious consequences. The Raiders released him on the same day of his arrest, which shows how seriously they take these kinds of incidents. Ruggs' career was just beginning, but he quickly learned that any wrongdoings cannot be tolerated in the NFL.
What
What happened to George Farmer? In 2011, he was the #1 wide receiver in the country and played on a stacked high school team with Marquise Lee and Super Bowl champ Robert Woods. George signed with USC and his high school buddies, where he would have a rough go at things. He had to switch from wide receiver to running back. He blew out his knee, and he was bit by a brown recluse spider, which sometimes can be fatal. Thankfully, doctors were able to scrape all the poison out of his arm. George declared the NFL when he still had eligibility, but he didn't really have the stats to get drafted. Despite that, the Cowboys signed him as an undrafted free agent and gave him $55K guaranteed, only to release him shortly after.